Hey, what's going on YouTube? That's Atizi here, bringing you guys another update video. I've actually been wanting to do this video for a long time. I've had this pistol in since February of this year, but I was just waiting on some things to come in for it, so I didn't want to do the video quite yet. Really small stuff, and I've got that stuff in, and I just want to finally get around to doing the video for you guys. So let's take a look. We got a Smith & Wesson M&P here. This is 2.0 compact in flat dark earth. Now I kind of miss the plastic boxes that these used to come in. When the guy bought this out, and he bought it out in this cardboard box. I was like, "What the hell are you? What the fuck? What's going on here?" But apparently, this is the way this model comes. So it is what it is. But I'm not going to complain. I hardly use the boxes anyway. But let's go ahead and open it up. Now this is not an unboxing video. I've had this firearm since February, but when you do purchase one, it'll come in a box like this. It'll also come with 2 magazines. So go ahead and pulling it out here. As you can see, I've already made the Apex change to it. I love Apex triggers. Any gun that I get that can accept an Apex trigger is going to get one. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a video here on my SIG P320. I've got that Apex trigger working, so I want to do an update video on that. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm really excited about this gun. And the reason why I didn't want to do the video right away was because when I purchased this one actually came with the safety, and I don't like the safeties on M&Ps. So I had it removed, and I had to order the plugs for this. And one of the downsides to I think Smith & Wesson should do is, because they know people can remove the safeties from these firearms, what they should do is include these little plugs. I mean, they're nothing to manufacture. And with everything that comes with the pistol, it wouldn't be hard to just throw those plugs in the box as well. So that's one of the downsides to it. So I ended up having to order them. I called Smith & Wesson, and they only had the left side in stock. They didn't have the right side in stock, and for whatever reason, they don't ship them together, which is another thing that's weird. If you're going to remove the safety, you have to remove the left and the right side. It's all one piece. But in ordering these plugs, you order them separately, so they're just one piece by itself, which is kind of honestly, that's stupid. You should be selling these together. So Smith & Wesson sent me out this one on the left, and they did not have these on the right side, so I had to wait. I went to Midwest Gunworks, and they actually had them, so I ordered the right side from Midwest Gunworks. So I just didn't want to present the gun to you half-assed. I didn't want you to see the gun with that hole sitting right there. So that's why I didn't do the video. But now I've got that taken care of, so here we go. But yeah, it's got an Apex trigger in there. It's got I use the factory springs, except for the safety plunger. But I absolutely love the feel of Smith & Wesson M&Ps, and I do plan on having this one sent off and some work done to it. I think I'm going to send this over to my buddy at DP Customs here in North Carolina. He's about 45 minutes away from me in Monroe. But I met Doug Preston at a solo defense class about maybe, hell, it might be 4 or 5 years ago now, and he did my original Smith & Wesson M&P 9, and you'll see that one. That goes way back into the archives of my video. But I think I'm going to have him do some work on this one as well. I'm probably going to have it cut for an RMR or something like that. And yeah, so I look forward to getting some work done on this Smith & Wesson M&P. But let's get into it, man. Let's look at this thing. So 2.0, it's got the 4-inch barrel. It's got the serrations right here up front, and you've got some really nice ones on the back. A lot of people complain about these serrations and that they're more aesthetic. You can use these. You can literally get your hand in there and pull that back. So I know a lot of people kind of complain about that. They're not the greatest in the world, but they do work. They do function, and they're not just aesthetics. And that goes the same with the back, which I think personally Smith and Wesson out of the box makes some of the best serrations as far as the grip go. They're not real sharp, and they still real grippy. But as far as the trigger goes, this is about a 3.5 pound trigger. For some people, this may be a little too. It may be a little too light for concealed carry, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Find it to be a very nice and accurate trigger. Let's go ahead and look at it. So, including the take up of the safety here, you'll see that there is not a whole lot of travel in the trigger. That's it. And we'll get to the break, which there's your wall right there. The trigger will break. Now let's reset it so you can see. And there's your reset. Gun's ready to go again. So it's got a very short take up, very crisp wall, very nice reset. Now I did have to make some changes in there. I was using the factory sear spring, and I actually had to change that when I put the Apex sear in. I noticed that I was getting some light primer strikes. It was about every 4th or 5th round. I was getting some light primer strikes. So I went back and I put the Apex sear spring in, and that cleaned up everything. It even gave me a more pronounced reset. So I noticed that as well. There was a more defined click when the gun would cycle. So I appreciated that a whole lot. Out of the box, you're gonna get the firearm. I've got the magazines in the other room, but you get 2 magazines with it, and I've still got a bunch of M&P magazines, so I actually use those 17 rounders. And you get the gun actually comes with 4 grip mods here, so you can change out those. Now the original 1.0 only came with 3, so you actually get 4 with the 2.0, which is nice. You'll get your cable lock and your instruction manual. So overall, really nice handgun. I'm gonna get these out to the range hopefully sometime this week and do a video of them shooting. Also stand by, because there's gonna be a whole lot of work done to this. As far as the framework goes, I really don't stipple these types of guns because I love the way they feel out of the box. I may add some texturing up here, but other than that, I just like the way they feel, and they're just awesome feeling handguns. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. Stay tuned for more on this firearm, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Please be safe out there. I know times are crazy, but please, you're still responsible for your safety. So please just be careful out there, guys. Thank you. Have a nice one.